Ready to go. What's up, Hungry Ones? Welcome to Quarter Munchers Livecast. I am Johnny.
And I am the only Mitch.
Little phase shift action there.
Oh, god damn it. I was on the wrong patch.
And I am the only Mitch.
I mean,
There
it
we go.
was still cool. It was just not. I was like,
Yeah.
I was expecting Vocator, and I got.
No, it's a low pass filter. It barely does anything.
Oh yeah. So welcome to the Quarter Munchers Livecast. Today is October the 1st, 11 days off of my 34th birthday.
Yeah, oh, damn.
Yeah, I know that just hurt. That hurt me a little bit to say. But it is the Quarter Munchers Livecast. We have plenty of news for you, and after we hit the news, we are going to stream a whole ton of Cuphead because I got it last night, and I'm in love.
Or as it is known in its native country of Ireland, Cufade.
That is how that would be pronounced in traditional Gaelic.
Maybe. I don't know. I was making a Sinead O'Connor joke. She's from Ireland, right?
Yes. No, you're right.
Okay. But yeah. Fucking Cuphead, buddy.
Don't fuck yeah, bud. Let me pop the chat out here so we can make sure all you hungry ones are getting seen and heard. And we are going to dive right into the news. After one announcement, I'm going to be making a bit of a video, and I'm going to get a little sappy and real here, but thank you to everybody in the last week that took us from 84 subscribers all the way up to 102 fucking subscribers. It still isn't totally real to me yet that I finally climbed over that hill that I've been trying to get us over. But through all of you,
god damn it!
What?
You accidentally quoted a song. God, what's the next line? Trying to get up that great big hill of hope
for a destination.
Thank you.
And I pray.
And he prays.
Do I pray?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god, Johnny.
I need a stunt coordinator. I need a stunt coordinator to do this shit. Oh, but anyway, thank you guys so very much for all of the support you have given us, whether you were Hungry One number 1 or Hungry One number 102. I actually recorded the guy that clicked number 100. It was at the Rochester Games Festival yesterday, where there's a whole bunch of local independent game designers. I was like, here, I'll give you subscribe. And it was like, I saw it on 99. I'm like, oh shit, let me get the camera out.
Nice.
And I actually bought his game, which I may stream later this week. It's called Death State.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, you were telling me about that.
Yeah, I might put it on toward the end of the stream, too, if we have time for it. And Cuphead destroys my face. Which is probably apt to happen, because it's Dark Souls, but it's like a shooter.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's launch right into the news with the first story that we got this week. Those of you that actually own a copy of Gravity Rush 2 will only have another couple of months before functionality goes back down to bare bones.
Yeah,
Mitch, you sent me this, so
yeah, and I'm a bit of a fan of the Gravity Rush games, or pinched my finger. Gravity Days, DAZE, as they're known in Japan, apparently. And yeah, after being out for about a year, Sony is going to shut down Gravity Rush 2's servers. Which it's not going to have a huge effect. It's mostly a single player game. The analogy I gave to Johnny was if Dark Souls, if they only took out the messages, that's about the level of, effect on the gameplay as a whole that's going to have. Which still, it sucks that they're turning off the servers. There are features that are going to be gone. Essentially, the messaging type system, because I got the game earlier this year and I haven't played it yet because there's been too many good games this year.
This is the year for the pile of shame.
Yeah, oh my god. But yeah, basically there's a system for players to take pictures of locations and challenge each other to find these places in the world, because it's kind of an open world game. Um, and that gets you coins that let you buy costumes and stuff with essentially an in-game currency. So you won't really be able to earn that anymore. So the costumes will be unavailable effectively after the 19th of January. And the leaderboards are going to go away for what are essentially speed runs. I think they're actually like in-game races, sort of. There's like a course that's built into the world. You get from here to there, and you compare your time to other people's. So yeah, it sucks that it's going away, but the game will still be totally playable. The main thrust of it, the single player element, which is most of the game, will still be there. And oh god,
Yeah, your throat's in about as good
Excuse
condition
me.
as mine is today.
uh, um, as sort of a form of like compensation for the fact that the servers are going to be taken down, Sony is giving out bonus coins. Essentially, you can earn a lot more coins if you start playing the game between now and January 19th, just to make sure that anybody who has picked up the game in the last year, or who's hearing about this maybe and like just finding out about it, can go out, get the game, slam it in your PS4, and hopefully be able to unlock everything before the deadline hits. um so yeah, it sucks, that the servers are going down, but it is a very niche game. I'll be the first to admit that as a fan. Like, Gravity Rush is pretty. I mean, there's a little bit of that anime waifu weirdness. The main character has like a Catwoman costume in the first game, and like a maid costume that you get as part of the story, and then can just wear around the world if you want. So yeah, it's not like a game for everyone. The controls are really weird. The setup is interesting. I think they're fantastic games. They're really unique. The controls are like, they can be a little wonky, but the way you move through the world is really interesting, and no other game does anything quite like it. So yeah,
Yeah, like
if you
I've
have
seen,
any interest in Gravity Rush 2 at all, go out, pick it up. It's a fucking good game, and I'm pretty sure like at this point it's going to be like 20 or $30 at GameStop tops.
yeah, it's about right. I know there's a few decent price changes. Like Yakuza 0 is now $30,
Yeah.
which I know that's been out for
And
a
I mean,
while.
yeah, and I mean, like, by Japanese game standards, Yakuza is huge.
Yeah,
For like niche Japanese title releases. So this game, comparatively much smaller audience, it shouldn't be hard to find a copy out there.
yeah. No, and I remember watching the trailer for that game and being like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, it's great. That's the thing. Like, there's nothing else really quite like it out there. The world is really unique. Fucking the main character is kind of different and funky. Like, it's just a good game, and it's really fun, and it doesn't play like anything else because of the gravity controlling aspect. Excuse me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was
Okay.
I-
Yeah. $40 brand new, $38 pre-owned from GameStop. So
yeah, that's not bad.
yeah,
Hmm.
it's a PS4 exclusive. So yeah.
And there's a chance, probably like within the next couple of months, they'll probably set something up where it's like damn it, like a flash sale or something like that.
Oh, I'm sure. Like, I imagine at this point Sony's probably trying to, like, that's one thing I kind of realized is, like, it sucks that they're shutting down the servers, but they're also telling us about it. And I mean, this is like we've got all of October, November, December, and most of January. Nearly 4 months to essentially get everything you need from the game before the system goes down. So I wouldn't be surprised if they end up trying to sell more copies. If we get really lucky, maybe they'll keep the server up like an extra month or something if a lot of people start playing all of a sudden. But either way,
Yeah. So yeah, if you haven't picked it up yet, go pick it up. It's great. It's a great game, according to Mitch. I will. It is something that I wanted to pick up just because it was one of those weird niche games, and that's what I love playing nowadays.
Yeah.
Another thing that I love playing, and my love for this series is well documented, as we have 1 to 2 series of it a week in Mega Maker and Mega Man X Hard Type, which the finale goes up on Wednesday.
Oh yeah. Watch out, folks. It's a doozy.
My nightmare is over. It's kind of weird, actually, to know that I don't have to go back to that. What's that?
Sorry, not exactly breaking. I just found out Hob came out like a week ago.
I'm unfamiliar.
It's a sort of Zelda-esque platformer from the creators of Torchlight 1 and 2.
Oh wait, I think I saw that in like the Steam News like updates thing.
Yeah, it's sort of in a weird, like, I'd almost call it techno-natural world, where it's a very natural looking world, but everything's actually artificial and technological. Except maybe like the grass and birds and stuff. But like,
Yeah,
I thought this game was still months off, and apparently it's already out.
Yeah, it's already out, and let's see, 9 out of 10 on Steam, 4.6 out of 5 on Good Old Games, 80% on Metacritic.
Yeah, like I've been hearing about this game, and I was actually opening up Steam real quick to maybe look up a different game that I had read about. And yeah, first thing on the store page was Hob, get it now, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's why I was like, Hob, fuck, that sounds familiar. I thought I saw that the other day.
Yeah, very very memorable title to be sure.
Yes.
But yeah,
yes.
shit, man, too many games. Knock it off, game developers. Quit releasing everything this year. Jesus Christ.
Quit being awesome at what you do.
Yeah, I mean, we just got Divinity Original Sin like a week or two ago, like right after PAX.
Oh,
Fucking friend of the show. Actually, is he playing it right now? God, oh, wait. Oh, fucking. Yeah, he is. Friend of the show, Seth, aka Rob, is actually literally playing Divinity Original Sin 2 right now. Thank you, Steam. Friends list. But yeah, another game. It's got like a 95 on Metacritic, if I remember right. It's getting ridiculously good reviews. And
his love of that game is almost
well
reaching
documented.
obsessive points.
Oh yeah. No, and like he's been telling me about it and he fucking loves it. He is such a huge fan of this game. Not only because of, obviously the game is great. Like it got a 9.75 from Game Informer, 9.6 from IGN, 10 from GameSpot. But there's also like an entire tool set for you to essentially make, video game versions of D&D campaigns in the game.
Something that Seth loves doing in his spare time.
Yeah, it reminds me of like the old tools that used to come with the original Neverwinter Nights had a really good tool set for doing that, and this sounds like an even better version of that. Which is yeah, it's a big deal, buddy boy.
Oh,
God,
fuck yeah, bud.
Oh, fuck yeah, bud. God damn it. Sorry, hockey is this close, and I can't keep it in anymore. Like,
no, I
need it.
Trust me.
I need my Don Cherry.
Well,
I need my fucking Coach's Carter.
I'm repping my friggin' my team right now.
Nice.
After the first year in 26 seasons, we didn't make the playoffs.
Well, I mean, if it's any consolation, my boys, the Devils, didn't make the playoffs either this year, if I remember right.
I believe you are right.
Yeah. Or no, yeah, this year it would have been.
Yeah.
Because seasons run over New Year's and it fucks with my head. And yeah, like the Sharks did what they always do in the playoffs, which is to just fucking blow it. I don't think the Jets made it either. Yeah, I have 3 favorite teams. Shut up.
It just means you love the game.
Yeah. I don't like all the teams. I fucking hate, Boston, the Montreal Canadiens.
The generally universally reviled teams.
Yeah, and a few like the Kings, the Knights. Okay, I don't hate the Knights, but I'm not sold on the Golden Knights yet. Nevada
Yeah.
or not, like they're gonna have to earn my love.
Yeah, and a 9-4 preseason win is not enough to gain anybody's trust either.
Yeah, I mean it helps. It is nice. They won a bunch of their preseason games, so I'm like, all right, they might. I mean, they're not gonna do good. No brand new team ever does good in their first year, but
No.
they might not get blown out as hard as I was expecting initially. So yeah, fucking hockey talk, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. So moving right along, like I said, a game that I am in love with. The logo for the 30th anniversary of Rockman, or Mega Man as he's known in the United States, has been unleashed, and the producer of the Legacy Collection 2, Kazuhiro Tsuchiya. Okay, Tsuchiya. I'm awful at pronunciation, so if I butchered that, I'm sorry. Says that what?
I was gonna say Kazuhiro Tsuchiya.
There you go. Perfect.
Sorry, have to use my Oh god, my Japanese has gotten so bad since high school that I have to use the samurai voice now to even like pronounce Japanese anymore. I can't get it out naturally.
So
yeah, Kazuhiro Tsuchiya.
In the Tokyo Game Show panel about Capcom, or I think it might actually have been a Mega Man panel, he says, quote, "I want to say that Capcom has not forgotten about Rockman. This here," as he points to the logo, "is being put to good use. Rockman's 30th anniversary is coming in December. Please remember that date." So, I'm trying really hard to be optimistic and not the typical cynical Rockman fan here, because there are a lot of us, because we've gotten burned over the last 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it means another game where it's not based off of the TV show that the leaks have presented to us, because among the Mega Man fan base, that is also universally reviled.
There's a TV show, like a new one?
Yeah, do you? I thought we talked about it on the show a while ago. The one that looks like Ben 10, but it's Mega Man.
Oh, yeah, I think we might have.
Let me see
God,
if I can find the.
I blocked it out. I forgot. Don't bring it. Don't. I don't need this in my life.
I'll spare you. Fine.
Thank you.
I will spare, because it looks dumb. Like there was
Yeah.
I remember like a trailer leaked from like a test group, and it made the rounds on the internet, and everyone's like, "What?" Like he says something like "mega size me" or something.
Was this? Let's see, because this isn't the one based on Battle Network. That's from when Battle Network was current.
Yeah.
Is it kind of like, does it have stuff to do with like Star Force, or is it just Mega Man? Oh no, now I remember. Now, okay, yeah. Now it's.
Yeah, now it's starting to seep
Yeah.
back in here. It's the one being co-produced by Man of Action,
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. No thanks.
which is like a weird, like, it has potential because I like Man of Action's work, but you're messing with the source material that I love too much.
Hey, McPatches, welcome to the chat.
Thank you for joining us here today.
Thank you
Good
for
luck in
introducing
your
yourself.
in your PUBG match, winner chicken dinner and all that. We expect you to share.
Yeah, seriously, we're starving.
I call a drumstick.
We're starving because YouTube won't let us link our Patreon.
Yeah, we fucking literally Johnny just set up a fucking donation link for like, for Twitch and stuff, and now YouTube won't let us use it. Segue. Heyo.
Yeah, oh, that's a dynamite segue right there. So, this past week, YouTube once again sent out an email to creators, or at least the important ones, because I didn't fucking get the email. That I'm trying to think of how to word this properly. Basically, a few months ago, they announced that to monetize, your channel had to be reviewed, and to be reviewed, you had to get at least 10,000 lifetime views. That meant channels like ours were demonetized. None of our videos are making a dime for us.
Which sucks, but I can kind of understand it a little bit.
Yes, I can, because they are trying to vet the creators that do make it on here, because there are a lot of like white supremacists and these alt-right speakers, and we're trying to turn this into like a positive medium, while at the same time being a medium full of free speech.
Yeah, you get a lot of these weird, freaky loners that no one's ever heard of, like PewDiePie and JonTron. Also, your mic's getting a little crackly. You might want to reset it real quick.
Oh, yeah, that's... I'm starting to hear that. I have a new mic set up after last week, and it has a tendency to... There we go. To do that every so often, then it's got to reset the ASIO driver.
Yeah. But yeah, it's shitty, but, you know... The internet's just turning into cable TV again, and this is just part of that. So, and 10,000 views, you know, if you're trying to make a career out of YouTube, 10,000 views is nothing. It's pretty small, you know, compared to like, you know, I mean, Game Grumps get, you know, hundreds of thousands of views on a video like every day. So 10,000 is not a ton to worry about. Even though it still sucks that, you know, like small timers can't even begin to make money unless you put in the work for way too long. which
is exactly where we're sitting at. Like I lose sleep over this channel. Like this is my baby now, and it's a fun baby to have, because it's not like it's stressful, but it's not super stressful. I mean, like editing is just like, when I sit down to edit a video, most of the time I've already forgotten the gags that we've done in some of these episodes. So I sit back and I'm just like, we fucking said what?
Yeah, it's the kind of baby that's nice to have, because you don't have to really feed it in a way that costs you money every day or worry about crib death. You know, it's like it's starting out dead, and you're trying to make it live.
Very good analogies in a dark and twisted sort of way that I only expect from Mitch.
Yay. But anyway, so yeah, YouTube decided to fuck everyone again.
Go ahead, carry on with that.
Yeah, the basic gist of it is now, in addition to the 10,000 views thing, your channel has to get partnered, which means it has to be reviewed, which means it has to be, you know, safe for work and good for children, because YouTube's on this fucking wholesomeness click now. Or kick, excuse me. And then on top of that, if you're under the 10,000 views, or you're not partnered, or both, you can't put Patreon links in your videos, in your video descriptions on your channel. You can't have them. Which is fucking awful, and the worst thing YouTube could have done, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, because here's the thing, like, Patreon serves a lot of people. Like, there's tons of artists on Patreon. There's tons of people who draw porn on Patreon. That's kind of what it's for, because Kickstarter won't let you do that. Right. But still, like, there's a lot of like cool, interesting, creative, you know, people on Patreon. Michael Cthulhu's on Patreon. Like, tons of people I like have Patreons. VaatiVidya. And those guys, like, yeah, Vaati, Michael Cthulhu, they probably won't be affected. You know, they've all got like 1 million subscribers. But for the rando, like, you know, the artist out there who like does Picardo streams of their work and then uploads them to YouTube, this is a problem.
Yeah.
Like, this, and A, it's a problem, and B, it's completely unfair and it's total bullshit. Like, where does YouTube get the authority, you know, to fucking enforce this? To say, oh, you can't make money off of our platform unless we say you can make money. It's like, it's so antithetical to YouTube's mission statement originally of letting anyone put videos on the internet so other people could watch them. And now you have to be approved. You'll get demonetized if you say fuck in your video. it's turning into cable TV again. They want everyone to sign up for Red and watch PewDiePie and Game Grumps and nothing else. And man, YouTube, you gotta stop. Like, you can't even get any of the Patreon money. You're not. How are you going to fucking turn other people's money into your money, YouTube? It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
This is what I foresee in the future happening with, like, they're gonna make one big mistake, and they're gonna make one rule that's gonna screw over one big creator, and that's gonna be right about the time that Twitch takes their uploads out of beta.
Yeah.
And start uploading videos and become Twitch partners. All it's going to take is one or two big creators to migrate, and YouTube's going to be fucked.
Or, you know, even if the big people don't migrate, if enough small to mid-level channels, you know, channels like ours and, you know, channels that get like tens of thousands of views on a video instead of millions, like if enough of those get fucked and YouTube just kind of leaves enough people out in the cold, everyone's going to go to Twitch or Vimeo, or, you know, there are other services out there for video on the internet. YouTube isn't unique anymore. So, yeah, I feel like their days are starting to be a little numbered, at least if they keep going on this fucking we want to be TV now path.
Yeah, and I mean, the only reason I have YouTube Red right now is they offered a 3-month trial, and I really wanted to watch Good Game.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is hilarious.
Good to know.
Yeah, which actually, Inside Baseball, Mitch, if you want to log in as us on your YouTube page, it's on our Quarter Munchers account.
I might.
Do what you got to do. That's why it's there.
Yeah, I just actually, well, anyway, we'll worry about it later.
Yeah.
I think I need to get the YouTube creds from you. Or maybe not. Maybe you gave them to me at some point earlier.
It was a long while back, so I'll just give them to you again.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Mother flipping YouTube. And on top of that, as if it wasn't bad enough that fucking YouTube's slamming people, now Nintendo is fucking coming down on people too.
Yeah, specifically because Nintendo has the Nintendo Creators Program. Like, the only way that you can, if you want to monetize off of a Nintendo product, you have to be okayed by Nintendo to do so, and the revenue split is much, much smaller than a YouTube monetization. Trust me, we've gotten hit by every Nintendo-related video we've tried to put up gets flagged. Excuse me. All of our Mario Maker episodes are flagged by Nintendo for audio content. Every episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild we tried to put up was either cutscenes or different in-game video situations. And it was, let's see, we tried everything to try to get this to happen. Like, we tried to shrink the video down to the outside corner pixels so that they wouldn't read that. We tried to put videos and pictures over cutscenes that had nothing to do with the cutscene, but it was like, here's a picture of my cat over the cutscene. Still got flagged.
Jeez.
So that's part of the reason we haven't really been playing that in the channel. The other reason is it is sort of Let's Play friendly and sort of not Let's Play friendly at the same time.
It's definitely a game where you can fuck around and do nothing for hours on end.
Yeah. So if you're watching, Let's Plays for, like, story progression, it's which most people don't.
I don't know, it kind of depends. Like, a lot of the Let's Players I watch now, I tend to gravitate more towards, like, Super Best Friends, or, I mean, at this point, I don't even watch a lot of Let's Plays other than them, and, like, Game Informer, Super Replay, but generally, I tend to go for channels now that actually do, like, try to research a game, play it, maybe practice beforehand, but, like, try to make progress rather than, like, I don't watch as much Game Grumps where Aaron, fucking farts in Danny's face for 10 hours while running in a circle kind of shit.
Yeah, and, like, I have been watching a whole lot of Let's Plays just because my biggest problem is I will watch a few Let's Plays, and some of the jokes they make there will somehow bleed into my head and then bleed out into our episodes, and I sound just kind of like a YouTube cover artist.
Yeah.
That's my biggest issue. But Nevertheless, Nintendo is once again cracking down on what kind of content gets put into theirs, because now live streaming is not covered under the the Nintendo Creators Program, which means you cannot monetize any Nintendo games off of a live stream. It has to be something that's already in edited video format. Nintendo, again, every time I feel like they're going to take 2 or 3 steps forward into the future, they jump way the fuck back again. And it's...
Yeah.
I've come to expect it at this point, so I can't even be mad at it, but it's just, man, it's disappointing is all.
Yeah. This is, another one of those cases, amongst many of Japanese company doesn't understand technology kind of shit. And I want to believe that it's not just, it's not Nintendo as a monolith, perfect giant being decides that, nay, live streaming shall be banned. But, some fucking, the sales guys or lawyers or whoever, one department in Nintendo is like, hey, we don't know about this. We think this is a bad idea. And it just makes its way up the chain until, fucking Nintendo sends YouTube a letter saying, hey, these fucking kids, god damn it, they're showing our games on our lawn. We don't like it. I don't know. I mean, it happened with Atlas, with Persona 5. Everyone remembers that. Please don't stream the game or let's play it. And just the wording of their, the message itself in that case wasn't super bad, but their wording was kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
But, it's just, guys, please get with times.
Yeah, it's 2017, and the live streaming and YouTube Let's Playing as a platform and a form of entertainment is way bigger than I think anyone was ever expecting it to be.
Oh yeah.
And for a while it was my only form of entertainment. I wasn't watching, live TV. I wasn't watching a whole lot of anything. I was like, let me binge watch the Game Grumps. Oh, there's other things like the Game Grumps, Super Best Friends. Then I started discovering all these different channels. I'm like, fuck this, I could waste my day on this.
Oh dude, I do a lot. We don't have cable here. I just watch YouTube all day. Fucking, if I'm gonna watch TV, it's gonna be YouTube.
And for me, sometimes when I'll only get 15, 20 minutes to really sit down and watch anything, it's super easy to turn on a Watch Mojo top 10 list, which by the way is the reason I will never get anything done, ever.
Yeah. Oh my god, actually that reminds me, Cinefix came out with a great I think it's their top 10 cinematographers list.
Ooh.
And now I have 900 movies to watch. Excuse me.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah. But that's the thing. There's a lot of good stuff out there on YouTube. For any interest, every interest, anything you could possibly want to learn, fucking, if you just want to fuck around, if you want to watch some idiot puke off of a balcony, you can watch Filthy Frank and it'll happen.
or
there's shit for everyone.
Yeah, or if you're one of those people that want to watch the self-destruction of a human being, you can dab on those haters.
Oh god, I don't. What?
Jake Paul.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah, I love all the OG YouTubers are God, don't do this. It's bad for you.
Yeah. But yeah, so Nintendo Creators Program, fucking horse hockey. We hate it.
Yeah,
it's dumb.
Us ourselves, we will never be Nintendo co-creators because we can't go 2 sentences without saying fuck, shit, or damn.
Yeah, and those are just the most common, the lower level cusses to throw out.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah. Moving on to release news. A game that I was so happy last year when it came out on PC, but was exclusive to the Windows 10 App Store, is now finally available on Steam off of its exclusivity time frame, or imprisonment, as you were. You can now pick up Killer Instinct on Steam.
Yay! Fucking finally.
which Mitch
Now
is
I
super
can play
excited
it.
about.
Yeah.
Mitch, tell everybody your plight that you've been having to deal with.
Oh my god. So the Windows 10 store, I have Windows 10 on my computer, and I even paid for the shit. Like I mean, I may this may be the first Windows operating system I've actually paid for, but still, I paid for Windows 10, god damn it. And the Windows 10 store just doesn't work on my computer at all. It's awful. I have yet to actually download anything from it because it's just like the interface is terrible. It's like an app store, but on my giant goddamn computer screen, which it that's how disorganized it is. That I can't organize the words because the store is so bad. Like it's awful. And even when I can navigate to the thing I want, I still can't buy it or download it because the fucking store just bugs out or it lags or it times it finds some reason not to work every time for anything I try to get. So I just don't use it. Fuck it. Anything Windows wants to sell on their first party store is it doesn't exist to me. As far as I'm concerned, it's bullshit. But now Killer Instinct is on Steam, which means I can finally fucking buy it and play it like I've been trying to do for like 2 years.
I actually had a similar experience trying to buy Killer Instinct. Like, when it went up on the store, it was like you had to find a specific link off of a website instead of actually in the App Store because there was no, like, it wasn't a banner, it wasn't even
Exactly.
like a search thing. It was, yeah, I see exactly what you mean with that.
Yeah, like I couldn't. It's the same thing. I had to find the link and then click on it, and then the store wouldn't work
And then,
because I couldn't. I literally could not search for it and find it.
and then when I went to go buy it, it wouldn't accept my credit card, but it would accept my PayPal account. Right. Like, every time it said, like, add a payment method, I'm like, okay, type in my credit card information. It wouldn't save any of it.
Jesus Christ.
But I typed in all my PayPal information, which links to my credit card, and away it went.
Fucking insanity.
So, if you are one of the sane people in the world that like using a platform that actually works and has worked for several years, you can now pick up one of the best fighting games out there on Steam. I'm not sure if it's free to play on Steam.
No, I think you have to actually buy it, but it comes with like all the characters that came out, I think, up to like their season 2 or season 3 or whatever.
Yeah, season 3 and then season 3.5 where they released like 3 bonus characters.
Yeah. We'll just look now. Yeah, it's or actually, well, yeah, $30 currently. There's a promotion that lasts for a few more days, and then it'll go up to, I think, 40. There's a version that includes the game and the soundtrack. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, so it's the only DLC listed is the soundtrack. So yeah, if you buy it on Steam, you're getting the currently complete version. All the characters, all the things, forever.
First of all, the fucking soundtrack is incredible.
That's the original soundtrack for the first season, I guess, of it. I don't know if Mick Gordon, that's his name.
Yeah.
I don't remember if he stuck around after the development studio changed, but he went on to do the soundtrack for Doom 2016.
That's right.
So, yeah, this shit is legit.
Yeah, his guitar tone is fucking incredible to me.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Just because he's another person like me that plays baritone guitars, because we love our low tunings, but we love our low notes, but we hate having to adjust to a 7-string neck, which is like this wide.
Yeah.
But
I
love that soundtrack.
I've never been able to go in for any of that, fucking 9-string goddamn. The
I
shit
love-
people do now with guitars, it's ridiculous.
It's evolved to a point that's it's mind-boggling. There's a band that I love listening to that I caught them last year at Retro GameCon. They're called You Bred Raptors.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
It's an experimental trio because it's not like your traditional instruments. There's a drummer, a cellist, and an 8-string bass player. The neck on this thing is like this wide, and he's tapping on it. He's strumming with it. It is one of the most versatile instruments out there, but I have no idea how to wrap my head around what any of the shit is.
Yeah. Yeah, give me 6 strings and standard tuning. I'm happy.
Right.
I'm boring, but fuck it.
Do feel free to pick up Killer Instinct. Once Mitch picks it up, we'll play it on the channel finally as like a posthumous, like, we wanted to do this ages ago. And, well, that's one thing I'm worried about now is I own it on Windows 10. I don't know if we'll be able to crossplay.
That is a good point. Honestly, I don't know either.
That will require some research. Please ignore the clicking while we do some research.
The game is free to play on Xbox One. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, has crossplay with both Xbox One and Windows 10.
Okay, cool.
It's at the bottom of the article.
Excellent.
We read. So yeah,
Okay.
that's good. That is important. Good on ya, Iron Galaxy.
Yes.
It's like I wanted to say Double Helix, but I'm like they haven't been involved in
Nope, not since they joined up with Amazon Game Studio.
and disappeared.
Yes.
They got rarewared. Holy shit, that's ironic.
Right?
Oh my god, I never thought about that before. Holy fuck.
Yeah. All right. So now on to our top story of the week. Approximately 11 months ago, we started talking about a story where the voice actors, the union that represents the voice actors for video games, SAG-AFTRA. I can never remember how to. I know SAG is Screen Actors Guild. AFTRA is
American Federation of Television and Radio Artists.
hey, awesome. I can never remember
Yes,
what the
as the
acronym-
article opened in front of his face.
So do I, but I didn't. Oh, I could have just read the first sentence. You're right. So 11 months ago, they decided to strike against 11 different video game publishers and developers.
As the scrolls foretold.
These were such high-end developers as Warner Brothers Games, Electronic Arts, Square Enix, I think, was also on that list.
Yeah.
I remember the Life is Strange prequel that they put out. Oh, I'm going robot. Hang on.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I just heard that.
And I think
Okay.
Fuck. Shit ass.
we go.
I want to say Ubisoft, a lot of, it's all like, well, I remember it being kind of weird because there were a bunch of big companies and then there were some weird like shell companies or fronts. There were some on the list that literally have not done anything or existed in real life for, if
Yeah,
they
like-
existed at all, for several years.
I think
it was,
fucking Take-Two was on the list.
yeah.
I don't know anything that they've developed in like the last year.
Yeah. I remember, I want to say they used to be involved in Borderlands. Or no, that's 2K.
That's
Never
2K.
mind. Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, so 11 companies, 11 months. 11 virgins were sacrificed upon the Stonehenge. And lo, the strike ended and the flood receded.
Yes, and we
It was
finally have a tentative, and this is in quotation marks, tentative agreement between the Voice Actors Union and these video game publishers that includes a number of the things that the voice actors were fighting for, particularly one, the transparency provisions, in that
Yeah.
all companies that wanted to contract them for voice work had to say what the role was, send them scripts for what they had to be saying, subject matter, because no one wanted to go in like, hey, what is this project? Oh, I have to drop the N-bomb every other word.
Yeah.
Like they're making PewDiePie the game or something like that.
Oh man, fuck
Uh,
that guy. Um, yeah, yeah, they get some content warnings, some pre-recording prep time essentially, so they can be prepared for a role. Which honestly, like, A, that's good for the actors. B, that's good for the performance, in my opinion.
it absolutely
Like,
is.
I hate hearing about that whole thing in the voice actor world, and I guess it happens a lot, with anime, video games, pretty much any type of dubbing that people do, where you basically get the script and you have to record it as you're reading it, essentially.
And
Like, that sucks.
it's bad. That's why like nobody likes dubbed anime.
Yeah, because every actor is, they're not getting a chance to, like, all right, I'm gonna inhabit this character and really like figure out my motivation. Just, on the page it says, you know, give back the sword of Almandro, you thief, and they just have to be like, give back the sword of Almandro, you thief.
I mean, I know that there are
Is that
some
good?
people out there, like some voice actors that can like sight read and immediately get into character. They've
Yeah,
also been voice acting for 35, 40 years, but they can do it.
yeah.
Like if you watch Talking Tunes with Rob Paulson on Project Alpha on Nerdist, he closes out every episode by reading like some familiar thing from like a TV show or a movie as the characters that he does and his guest does.
Nice.
Like they read he had the three other people that he voice acted with on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1987 series. Reading the NoFap bit from Seinfeld as the four Ninja Turtles.
It,
And they were writing character. I mean, it was great, but it was also voice actors that have been working since the 1970s.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, for your average, like, a lot of actors right now are, younger folks who are up and coming. The whole, voice acting kind of exploded when anime kind of exploded in the West in like the last 30 years. So there's a lot of people who grew up watching anime that are now like, I want to be a voice actor, and they're legitimately trying, and they really want to make a go of it. Especially, if you look like me, you're not about to get screen parts anyway. Um,
Right. And
so
yeah, like a lot of people that go on a show that are like, legendary voice actors, like, yeah, I started out doing on-camera work, but then I just kind of switched to voice work just because it was, it was more up people's alley. And,
yeah,
he
and
wasn't
yeah,
getting
like
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
prominent acting roles.
yeah, and I mean, for all those people who are not 30-year fucking veterans of the industry, it would really help it would help them to help us to get a good fucking performance that everyone can enjoy if they just get to see the content a little ahead of time. So that's
Right.
a good thing that they got into the current build of the contract.
Yes.
Um,
A press release was brought from the SAG-AFTRA union themselves that reads the following, and I quote: "The terms of the tentative agreement, which was reached early Saturday morning, which was last Saturday morning, I believe, when this
Yeah.
article was posted, include a new bonus structure that provides additional payment to performers, which is due no later than the release date of the game and based on number of sessions worked. It also throws in the deal also contains an employer commitment to continue working with the union on the issue of vocal stress during the time of recording and during the term of the agreement, which is one thing that a lot of voice actors were lobbying for, because one of the things they were requesting were stunt coordinators. And I remember when we first talked about this last year, we were like, what the hell does that mean? Why would you need a stunt coordinator? We thought it was for mocap. It's actually... I forget who referred to it as, but it's stunt voice acting is a lot of the things that they do in video games, like the which, just based on how much that scratched the shit out of my throat, puts a pretty bad strain on it. Like, I read an article with Phil Lamar when he went into work on, I forget what game he was working on in the article now, but he said they made me do this for a half an hour and my voice was gone in a half an hour. I couldn't record for the rest of the day. And that shoots him down for another 2 days, because that's how long the voice on average will take to get back to working strength. especially when you're aging, because when you're 35, 40, your throat doesn't bounce back nearly as quickly.
Yeah.
Um,
So
so
yeah,
there's going to be, stunt coordinators on hand to help them ease vocal stress, as well as, like we said, the transparency. I almost said translucency. Transparency provisions where, they'll have to know what they're doing well ahead of time, which, again, will help.
yeah.
And then
And
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mitch.
I was gonna say the video game companies got not having to give actors actual residuals, which I'm sure the actors aren't happy about. But like I think we pointed out 11 months a year ago or whatever, there's really not room for how money comes through the game industry to actually pay actors residuals. And it feels a little unfair to the thousands of other people who work on games um, that don't, because they code or they do art, they do stuff that's still important but isn't acting. So they do get the bonuses, which are close enough for now.
Yeah, and the
And
bonus
there
payment.
was
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, there's like a system in place for bonuses where the people who the most on a game get the largest, or they get more bonuses. But everybody gets a bonus, beginning with a $75 payment, hacha, for one session, and it goes up over time the more you work.
Yep, and
Um,
after 10 sessions, it totals up to about $2,100. So I'm guessing it's a sliding scale, incrementally.
Yeah, and the video game companies didn't get, quote, a provision that would have fined performers for being late or distracted at session, another that would have required agents to submit performers for low-paying atmospheric voice sessions or face fines, and a possible revocation of their union franchise, and another that would have allowed employers to use their permanent staff to do covered work outside of the collective bargaining agreement, which all sounds like total bullshit. So I'm glad the video game companies didn't get that.
Yeah.
If you're
Basically,
gonna,
they were working for a way out and looking for scabs, basically.
yeah, and just like the fining people for being late or distracted, like when you're the ones not giving people any kind of warning about what they're like, fucking respect people a little bit. Like, I get that you don't want to pay fucking residuals, and that's fine, but like fining people and like taking away their union franchise for being late, what?
Yeah,
That's fucking ridiculous.
I'm glad that they did finally back down on something like that, because that's a dirty.
I don't even
move as far
remember
as I'm
that
concerned.
from like our initial coverage. Like, I feel like they
Neither
tried to
do I.
sneak that in later.
Yeah, I wonder if that was something like when because we didn't cover this super in depth. We touched on it a couple times over the last year. Excuse me, spit all over the place. That well, we covered like little bits of it. Like there's an update, like they're still on strike basically, but we didn't really go into the particulars of it. I don't remember that at all. You're right.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, that I'm glad that didn't end up making it in, because obviously that's fucking stupid.
right. It's scummy.
Yeah, it's super lame. Unfortunately, so it sounds like voice actors are getting most of the things they want, within reason. Video game companies aren't gonna have to start putting like way too much of a game's budget into voice acting because of this.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's not like that big a deal. It's mostly the difference between residuals over a game's entire lifetime and bonuses based on amount worked. Math. But yeah, unfortunately, there were a few victims, I guess you could say, of the voice acting strike. I think it might have affected Marvel. Because there were some changes. Like a lot of the actors for Marvel were their old stalwarts. Johnny Young Bosch was Zero. What's his name? The same guy played Dante, but they changed Chun-Li's voice actor, and she sounds terrible. Sorry, but she does. Her story mode voice acting is appalling. So is Morgan's, which is weird because I heard that actress is actually Irish. I don't believe it. But in this article, Ashley Birch couldn't come back as Chloe in the Life is Strange prequel that's coming out.
Her quote about that
and
is super heartbreaking.
yeah,
She says, quote, she
and
was heartbroken that she couldn't reprise the role, and, quote, it feels sort of like when you're forced to put your kid up for adoption.
yeah. And the actress who has traditionally played Claire Redfield, Allison Court, she wasn't able to come back for the Resident Evil 2 HD remake, which, you know, that's too bad, but I'm not that worried about it because that game's never coming out. They fucking Capcom announced that game like 4 years ago.
That's true.
It has been in production forever. And like they didn't have anything at PAX. I went through their entire booth. I looked around for it. They didn't have a single Res Evil 2 thing to show.
Oh,
which they did 2 years ago in 2015 when I went to PAX.
Oh, but we did get Resident Evil Force Umbrella Corps. We got that.
Yeah.
Right?
Man. Did that come out this year?
Yeah.
Ah, god damn it. The one black stain on this fucking year's game releases. Umbrella Corps. God damn it. I'm trying to look it up and actually, is it on Steam?
Should be.
Oh god. Yep. Fucking Steam. Oh no, it came out last year, June 21st, 2016. Whew. 2017 is still the best year for video games ever. Nier Automata, 2 Yakuza games, Hollow Knight, Gravity Rush 2, Neo, Dark Souls 3 DLC. There's been a lot of good stuff that came out this year. And thankfully, Umbrella Corps wasn't part of that.
Right. So yeah, back to the voice actor strike being over. I'm happy it's finally come to a positive end, because that's one of the things that I've loved about a lot of video games recently that do have professional voice actors, like Nolan North as Nathan Drake. I can't picture anybody else in that role after hearing him do that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's like, even in Marvel, like, I mean, Iron Man didn't really have a voice actor necessarily before. And in the story mode, he's got like a Robert Downey Jr. sound alike. And oh boy, it's not good.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of that way in when he was in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which, of course, you probably didn't really realize that Iron Man was in that, because if you watched any footage of it, it was always just, you know, Morrigan, Doctor Doom.
Yeah, he wasn't top tier, but
you heard lots
like, I mean,
of foot
dive. But yeah, there's not really like a story mode where he gets to try and attempt to throw out Robert Downey Jr. lines that fail utterly at every turn.
Very true.
Oh my god, so dumb. The story I like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 a lot, but man, that story really.
You mean Infinite?
Sorry, Infinite. Yeah, god damn it. Infinite story mode is dumb and bad, and I mean it's funny at times, but man,
I've heard the writing is super cringy. I haven't made it through it completely yet.
I mean it has moments that are pretty funny. They're not always like intentionally funny. It has a few good jokes, mostly from like Frank West and characters that you don't really have high expectations of. Like Iron Man. Iron Man is horribly unfunny through the whole thing because you have this level of expectation for Robert Downey Jr., you know, Iron Man, and this is where like the writing gets at best in the game. So
yeah,
I mean, Yeah.
You were aiming for a pole vault, and all you could do was jump up the curb.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, it's totally worth playing. It's fun to play. The cutscenes they're never like boring. I never found myself like wanting to skip the cutscenes, but yeah, it's some dumb comic book bullshit and a lot of like things go unexplained. It's weird. Um,
Yeah,
you could very much tear it apart, but that's not what the game's really about. Anyway,
yeah.
it's supposed to be a dumb, silly fighting game for
It's
goofing around.
ridiculously over the top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh, excuse me.
Hot takes.
So that is the news for this week. Thank goodness the SAG-AFTRA strike is over, and
Yay.
we are going to move on to the gaming segment. 1 second, we're going to take a quick break so that I can get some more liquid to put down my throat, because my throat
Yes.
is killing me right now. I'm going to get into shorts because it's 100 degrees in my office, and we are going to play some fucking Cuphead.
Yes.
So we will be right back, folks. We'll see you soon.
Beast. All right.
Okay, back we are. All right, let's get this gaming thing set up. Oh right,
Yes.
I never started Steam up after I restarted my computer before we started.
Whoops.
So we shall be talking amongst ourselves. I got a nice tool call glass of water.
Yep.
That's high levels of voice acting.
I too have a nice glass of water.
Frozen water, solid water in this brown substance that is.
Hey, you know it's the Gaelic word for water. Let me look this up. Whiskey.
Boo, boo. Up, going robot.
Anglicization of the classic Gaelic word
Yeah.
whiskey, meaning water. So yeah, fuck off. This is water.
Well done. Well done.
I read. Oh god, speaking of reading, I bought Filthy Frank's book.
He has a book.
Yeah, here's the thing. I got it on Kindle, the cheapest version, because I really wanted to believe that like you open it up and the first page just says you're gay and the rest of it is blank. It doesn't, unfortunately. There is actual words in it, but I had to know.
Right.
It's not very good. And thankfully it's short. I put away a quarter of it in an hour. So yeah.
Visual windowed. There we go. Wow, this is actually it transfers the windowed mode super well.
Nice.
And let me just update that we're playing Cuphead now, which actually might bring in some people. Yeah, Cuphead. There's 20,000 people watching various Cuphead streams right now.
Oh, only.
Go into... God, I am going to buy this soundtrack because it's that good.
Oh, did you see the well, we'll wait until we're actually... Are we streaming again?
Yes.
Okay. Oh god. Pieces of my dinner crawled out of my teeth.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I was gonna say, did you see the 4 LP box set?
Yes.
Yeah. There's one thing. It's either here's the thing. They did all this like 1930s style packaging. Somebody posted about it on Facebook, like gaming group or something. And I was looking at it and I looked through all the pictures and the listings and everything I could find about it. And nobody says there's a key piece of information about this box set that will determine for me whether it is awesome or total bullshit. If the records themselves are 78s, I'm in. I'm on board. But if they're 33s, it can go fuck itself. Fucking, if you're gonna go like old school, go old school. Oh my God.
I'm sort of with you on that one, although I'm not really the biggest audio guy. We know that.
I mean, it's just a history thing. They're like, oh, 1930s packaging, and look at the art, all old timey. It's like they better spin it an old timey number of revolutions per minute, which I doubt it does because of how many songs are actually on the track or on the soundtrack. It's probably 33s. What the fuck is going on? Sorry, I'm trying to look at IMDb and like the page is just fucked. I can't figure out why. Is there like a dark mode on IMDb? What the shit's going on? Let's just pause this for a minute. No. So, anyway,
All right.
it's unimportant.
Let's move on to a game that I have been dying for since I saw it 2 years ago.
Yes.
That I'm just going to preface with, my God, it was well worth the wait. Yeah, I got 20% completed so far last night in the few hours I spent with it.
Nice.
So we're gonna start a new game. This is one of the best presentations ever of a video game. It was all hand drawn. It's got the grainy effect through all of it, including this loading screen that I'm on right now. Yeah, I know it's gonna chug probably a little bit. The stream might have suffered a little bit also, just because I'm playing this on the same machine that I'm streaming off of.
Well, some things can't be helped.
Yeah.
Oh man, That actually incidentally reminds me, I might buy a PS4 for my room. Because my roommate has one, actually.
Like this, look, the opening of the book into like the
Oh,
storybook
that's so
intro
old.
of a cartoon.
That book, oh man, the book shit. I live for that book shit.
Once upon a time, in a magical place called Inkwell Isle, there were two brothers named Cuphead and Mugman, which is going to be consequently the name of Mitch and mine, our coffee house duo.
Yes.
They lived without a
Man
care
of
under the watchful eye of Elder Kettle.
Ah, wise Elder Kettle. One day, the two boys wandered far from home and, despite the Elder Kettle's many warnings, ended up on the wrong side of the tracks and entered the Devil's Casino.
Oh my god, that is exactly the fucking patch you need for that!
Yes, I chose a high pass filter. I felt like it'd be the right one.
Holy shit, keep
Oh.
going!
Inside, Cuphead and Mugman soon found themselves on a winning streak at the craps table. Hot dog! Exclaimed King Dice, the casino's sleazy manager. These fellas can't lose. Unperturbed by the fact that they're gambling with skeletons.
Right?
Nice run, boys. Laughed a newcomer. The brothers gasped. It was the casino's owner, the devil himself. Now how about we raise the stakes? I feel like that's a good one for the devil. He
Yeah.
suggested with a toothy grin. Yeah. Win one more roll and all the loot in my casino. The devil boomed. But if you lose, I'll have your soul. Deal? Come on, just roll the dice. It'll be great. Have a good time. Come on. Oh, God. Cuphead, blinded by Easy Riches. God, I need a stunt coordinator. Easy Riches nodded and grabbed the dice for a throw. Good gosh, Cuphead, no! Cried Mugman, for he understood the danger, but it was too late.
I love that that's going to be our running gag now from now on. It's like, oh, I need a stunt coordinator.
Snake eyes, laughed the devil, while slamming the floor. You'll lose! The brothers trembled in fear as he loomed over them. Now about those souls. I'm gonna take them right off your shoes. The brothers pleaded for their very lives. There must be another way to repay you. Mugman stammered. Ooh, I need to turn the delay off on that when I get a chance.
Yes, but please, mister.
Cuphead added. Oh god, they physically turned a page. That's so good.
I know.
Perhaps there is. The devil snickered, pulling out a parchment. It's I'm going back and forth so fast. Can't keep track. I'm crashing. I have here a list of my runaway debtors. Collect their souls for me and I just might pardon you 2 mugs. Now get going! The devil roared, kicking the boys out most rudely. You have till to midnight tomorrow to collect every. Otherwise, I'll be the one collecting yours. Cuphead and Mugman were terribly frightened and ran away as fast as they could. That one's you.
Come on, Mug.
Panted Cuphead.
We have to find the other kettle. He'll know what to do.
Also, you guys might be able to hear it in the background. My roommate is playing Gundam Versus, which he picked up on Friday. It's really good. We both really like it, but there's no local multiplayer, which is why I might get a PS4, just so he can play over there and I can play it here, and we can just scream at each other down the hall.
Yeah. All right. Well, if that's running, I'm gonna.
Oh, look at this loading guy! Look at this cute little loading boy.
Right.
What a sweet kid. What a fine pickle you boys have gotten yourselves into.
I don't think you're getting game audio coming through right now, Mitch. But
Oh, is he voice acted?
it's not voice acting. It's like
Oh,
like,
they're doing the Rareware fucking the old school Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah. And he clinks every time he moves around.
Of course, I'd like to get my fine pickle in you, sonny boy.
Oh dear.
Sorry, I had to make I wanted to make the pun, but we got distracted. I know you don't want to be pawns of the devil. You want to be knights of the devil. Much better piece. Hell, even a rook. If you refuse, I can't bear to imagine your fates. Yeah, fates. You must play along for now. Collect those contracts. You'd best be ready for some nasty business. You know what I mean.
Actually, let me.
Nasty bush business. In your britches.
Oh, that's me.
I like the vignetting around the two. Fucking, they know their shit.
Yeah, no, it's I love the way this is put together.
Oh my god, I can hear every time somebody gets killed in Gundam. It's like, "Uah!"
Yeah, it's. I remember it was loud.
Yeah. Can you get? Well, can you hear it at all, Johnny?
I can't.
Okay, it's probably not coming through high enough to get to the stream. Then I would guess if you can't hear it in your ears.
Yeah. So Mitch may double up in audio right now. I'm not 100% sure, but I wanted to make sure we got the game audio.
Why double when you can quadruple?
Because Mitch is in my monitor and the way the audio is kind of routed, but I wanted to get some of the game audio in here. Your dinner friends.
I mean,
will be
honestly,
very
like,
friendly. What's that?
I can live without game audio for now.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
In fact, I expect they'll transform into terrible beasts. Like, really, just you'll be able to see the seams. There'll be zippers down the backs. They're gonna be bad costumes, Sonny. Take this potion so they won't hang you out to dry. They'll ride you hard and put you up wet. It'll give you the most remarkable magical abilities. I don't know why I didn't give you the sooner. Or better yet, why I didn't take it myself. I could be young again, virile, spry. Now go to my writing desk and use the mystical inkwell there. You need to prepare yourself for a scrap.
yeah.
Don't forget to double tap.
Tutorial. The tutorial.
Oh hey. Oh god, the Dark Souls of cups. The Dark Souls of cups. What if Dark Souls was a tarot card? Oh.
I was gonna say.
Man, you must be fucking esports. You're destroying this. Fucking MLG Pro, buddy.
Yeah, you can shoot in place and aim 8 ways.
Can you do the Metroid thing where you lock your aim and then...
Wait, what's that?
Can you do the Metroid thing where you lock your aim and then you're able to move? Or
no. Whenever you do this aiming mode thing, you are dedicated stationary. Although when you're running, it's kind of like Metal Slug.
Yeah, it does like the yeah. Okay, I just wasn't sure if they were doing like the Metroid thing that let you do that. Oh, like the Jesus resurrected.
And exit.
Fuck yeah. I need to watch the GDC talk about this game's animation. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. Darkness. Sorry. My computer went into screensaver mode.
Oh.
Like, oh no. Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live, I cannot die. Whoop. Bloop. Yes. Video games.
Yes. The loading, it might be loading a little slower this time around because I'm running the stream and a video call, so that might be bogging this down a little bit.
Watch that guy loading. Loading screen. God damn it. My improv failed me. Rawhide!
Rollin', 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 keep them doggies rollin', man, my ass is swollen, rawhide! Get 'em up, get 'em dressed, comb their hair.
A little gentle music. There's a sword on the wall. Give me that shit. What the fuck? I don't care if I've got magical snap bullets. Give me a sword. I'll stab these motherfuckers. Actually, that incidentally reminds me, speaking of like hand-drawn, animated, 2D side-scrolling action games that happen to have things in common with Dark Souls, in the last 3 days, I have played 15 hours of Hollow Knight.
Oh god. Wow!
That game's really good. That's incidentally why we had to start late. Why I was like, "Hey Johnny, can I get 10 more?" Because I was gonna heat up dinner, and I was like, it was like 6:30, and I was like, we're gonna stream at 7. I got 30 minutes. And it was 6:40, and I was like, I got 20 minutes. And it was 6:45, and I was like, I got 15 minutes. And it was 6:50, and I was like, oh, shit. Hey, hot damn, 3 gold coins.
It sounds like he's going because I'm going to the shop right now and getting the most indispensable shot in this game right off the bat.
Pork Rinds Emporium. Now, I've seen a little bit from this section of the game. Hello. Buy something.
Spread shot, done.
Will ya? Goodbye.
Yeah,
That is the voice I am giving that man pig.
It's very close. It's actually very close to what he does have. It's goodbye.
Sounds about right. Oh yeah, so like I was gonna say, I think if I remember right, there's a great GDC talk. You got to equip those, yeah. You got it. You understand the video game. But there's a great GDC talk about this game's animation, because one of the really interesting things about this game that kind of attracted me to it is because they're going for this old school cartoon look. The game is built, designed from a gameplay standpoint to run and operate at 60 frames a second. But these cartoons were traditionally animated at 10, 12, somewhere in that range, especially like the very earliest black and white cartoons that had this style of like the really loopy sort of like, the idle poses being like,
yeah, bouncing up and down.
Yeah, like that era of cartooning had a very low frame. And there's a really cool GDC talk where they kind of explain how they put these two extremely different, nice,
Shit.
good parry. And so it begins, the Dark Souls.
Yeah, it keeps shopping on me a little bit.
Oh, shit. Yeah, whatever I'm seeing is getting a little chopped too.
Yeah, here, exit to map. I'm just gonna go to options real quick and see if I can tone it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Like the only other thing I was thinking about doing was going downstairs and seeing if this runs decently on Suzanne's laptop.
You can probably close Chrome, because I've got the chat up. So if anything happens in the chat, I'll just tell you.
Awesome. Yeah, that'll save a whole bunch of RAM. I know that.
Yeah.
Options. I'm also gonna window vsync.
Sadly, there's not a lot. Oh, I guess you can turn the resolution down. Oh boy. Let's not go crazy now. I said a little.
Yeah, 480p is probably overkill.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
This 864 zone seems good. Little live production for you folks.
Yeah. Actually, I mean,
Was
it still looks pretty.
get
Actually, it's
made.
running super smooth on this on right now. It's still
Yeah.
overloading the encoder, but again, that's not really something we can terribly avoid.
Yeah.
Here goes.
Yeah. All right.
Actually, it's running quite a bit smoother. Actually,
Yeah. Oh man, those fucking enemy explosions are tits, dude.
right?
They're fucking tits. They are.
It
They
makes
are
the
a
greatest like
thing
pop noise when it
into
happens.
memories. What?
It makes the greatest like pop noise when it happens too.
Ah, nice. I love that little blue guy. Fucking like I've watched a little early footage of this game. I don't have a copy because I got Gunham because I wanted to have my own copy.
Right.
Even though I knew my roommate was bringing it home the next day, I was like, ah, f- it. Just so that if I ever move out or he gets a house or something, I'm not
Right.
gonna be like, oh, half my PlayStation collection is gone, because half of them are his games.
I fucking hate.
Yeah,
It's okay. I'm almost
hate what? No,
These-
let the hate flow.
these
Let the
fucking
bodies
eight-
hit the floor.
These fucking acorn
Oh.
things. Like I constantly jump into them like an idiot. Ah, shit.
Ah, come on, they're like Mega Man X. The that drop shit on you in like the first stage of X,
Shit.
the
I
highway
thought he was
stage.
I thought he was gonna move like a hair to the left more.
Oh my god, this really is Dark Souls. You die and it tells you died in giant text across the screen.
Yep.
For real though, this there was a funny thing with this game where there was a hot minute where people were fighting about that video of the guy who is not a gamer playing the game and being bad at it. And then there was an
Yeah.
article that came out like, is Cuphead the Dark Souls of 2D side scrollers? And it was a whole mess.
Ah,
And the
shit.
funny thing about that whole debate is that people didn't realize this game is legitimately really hard. Like that guy wasn't good at video games, and yeah, he wasn't a reviewer. We covered this on the show previously. True believers, check out issue 24. But I've since watched other footage of this game, and there's like legit game reviewers I've seen play it, and they still do really badly at it.
Yeah, I'm not doing so great.
game's
myself
no
right
joke.
now.
It's some old school hard bullshit. Oh god, oh god, god oh, bam, just wrecking face. There we go.
I almost did it again.
I feel like that's one of the hazards you would remember. Oh, so does it cost you anything to use the spread shot or?
Nope. It's just it's a default gun.
Oh, okay, sweet. Why? What? Oh, it doesn't go as far. I see.
Yeah, it's not like Contra spread shot. It's like a hang on, I'm roboting. Pause real
Yeah.
quick and fix the roboting issue. Sayo. Okay, we're good.
Of course, you'll let me know if I happen to do it too. Bravo!
Yes. Yeah, I was literally
Yes.
right there. That's why I was so irritated.
That's that's Dark Souls for you.
Yeah, and
Fucking
this game has brought out my inner completionist. I think that's why I was playing it so long last night. Is after this,
Yeah.
it's gonna bring up the final scorecard, which I think I think I'm one shy on the parry.
well.
Yeah, this is chugging along right now.
Is it just the game that's chugging or
Well,
OBS?
it's because I'm running the OBS, which means it's okay. I did parry as much as I needed to.
Yay!
B+
Hot
for
damn! 2 gold stars.
A minus.
A brand new record. A minus brand new record.
But just look at the way this is drawn. This is like the end of a cartoon.
Yeah. They even got like that fucking Looney Tunes style like rotating background thing.
Yeah.
Oh man. Actually, incidentally, that reminds me of There's a video from I think the YouTube channel Anime Every Day that came out like yesterday or the day before about a guy named I think it's Takashi. No, that's not right. Fuck. It's almost like it's almost the name. It's the same first name as the guy who made Astro Boy. Shit. Fuck. Osamu Dezaki. That's it.
Yes.
Instead of Osamu Tezuki, it's Osamu Dezaki. It's about his work. And he was in Japan, he was one of sort of the pioneers of that painted scrolling background shit that you see in like Sailor Moon did a lot of it. You know, if a character's running or something, instead of actually scrolling an actual background behind them, it'll just be like a blurry, streaky kind of painting, like colorful, you know, shit that's going behind them. Osamu Dezaki, I don't know if he invented that, but he's one of the sort of pioneers in that particular animation technique of making weird, colorful, dynamic backgrounds that sort of highlight the action on screen. And the dude's like a huge deal, which is weird. It's not weird that he's a huge deal. It's weird that I've never really heard of him by name before. Because I'm a huge fucking weeb.
Yeah.
I can name so many Japanese film directors, and even in animation, Zuka, of Astro Boy. There's Hideaki Anno,
Shit.
Hayao Miyazaki. Like I can name a decent number of Japanese, fucking anime guys, and yet, an Onion Man. Oh, he's a scared onion. He's a crying onion. Those drops are tiny. Those are hard to see. That is bad shooter design. Or game, well, not, yeah, shmup design. Fucking, you destroyed him. Oh, the psychic carrot. Psychorot. Psychorot, you must come back to Namek.
Oh no.
I love the facial expressions on this fucking carrot.
Yeah, I know.
He's having an O face when he gives you those goddamn psychic donuts.
One thing that I wish this game had, but I appreciate the challenge that it gives because of it, is none of the enemies have a health meter.
Oh, yeah. I'd say that boss fight was easy as carrot cake.
It was. I was gonna try to make a joke about peeling onions, and I couldn't. God, that is fucking horrifying.
I made it funny. I'm proud of myself. Yeah, it's totally like that old Looney Tunes fucking thing, right down to the blue they use.
Yeah, that's what got me. Is that's the exact color scheme for a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Yeah. I want to say the early ones because I feel like they went to red at a point when they started doing the rings.
Yeah.
But I remember there were early ones that had blue.
I also think it had something to do with the studio that it was that it would have been developed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like between MGM or Warner Brothers.
But man, fucking cartoons, dude. Goddamn amazing.
That's one of the things that I'm really happy I subscribe to is I have the Boomerang app on my Fire Stick now.
Oh, nice.
So I'll fall asleep watching my favorite cartoons in the world: Johnny Fact, Roadrunner, and Coyote.
Oh man, good shit.
The slapstick. I love slapstick in anything, but that. The specific brand of that where he just keeps trying to buy all these ridiculous things that never work right.
Yeah. Oh, man. And I love, it's such, a throwback. It's interesting, because those are, from the color era of television.
This fucking boss fight.
Or, well, no, were they... Actually, now I wonder. Were they shorts that were shown before? I mean, they couldn't have always been. Not the later ones. Anyway, the point is, I love that there's such a throwback to silent films.
Yeah.
You know, neither character ever speaks. Like, yeah, those are great. Those and like old Tom and Jerry's.
Yes.
I fucking love. Just anything where, oh my god, it's, oh god, are you battling toads?
Yeah, I am actually. You are on
Battletoad.
your pun game is on point right now.
Oh man, I'm killing it. Oh my god, Frogdokins.
Shit! Oh, why would I do that?
Hakroken. Oh
should
god,
have him
I am
back.
killing it as much as they are killing you. Or rather, as much as you are killing them, depending on who fight. Hakroken.
Shit. A lot of really bad decisions on that. I am not going to make it through this fight. Yep.
Oh my god. They actually, you know what? They are a Street Fighter reference. One has white pants and red gloves, and the other one has red pants, brown gloves.
Oh my god, you're right. This is one thing I love
They're
about
totally Ken and Ryu.
whenever
Crude
you,
and bad because we're from the wrong side of the lily pad. That's nice.
Yeah, we one thing I love about the whenever you do a boss fight is that, like, there's little milestones, as you can see, the little, like, the flag thing. So it lets you know how far you made it in the boss fight.
Yeah. Also, Nasty Man and Discard and Draw, welcome to the chat room.
We love to see you guys.
And I think Nasty Man might have made the Battletoads joke a little before I did. I didn't have the chat up in view at the moment. Sorry if you beat me to that one, and I didn't acknowledge it.
I'm sure
And yeah, Discard and Draw, I agree. Tex Avery, fucking amazing animator.
Yes.
I love that guy's work.
Also, if you guys are thumbing around YouTube and you want a great tabletop reviewing channel, go over to Discard and Draw's YouTube.
Yeah, those guys are awesome. And we, Johnny collaborated with them on some fun Let's Play and analog Let's Play, I guess, videos. Check them out. They're great. It's fantastic. Oh, he's doing, well, he's doing a weird, that's the weirdest Tatsumaki I've ever seen.
I hate this face so much.
These two are totally fucking canon. Oh god.
Phase 3 down.
Oh. Holy shit.
Yeah, this is where it gets. This is where the real Dark Souls begin.
You know, I mean, dramatic battles were fun in alpha, but this just seems unfair.
I am playing on like the worst frame lag right now. Like I am dropping frames, and that fucks me up, especially at that part of the fight.
You went for broke, and now you croaked.
All right, it's okay. I think I got.
Also, this almost looks like a Skullgirls stage.
Right?
Yeah, mostly like because the Art Deco, like, you know, 30s dance club feel, but like I could almost see fucking Philia and like Eliza throwing down on this stage. Hakroken. That's the only one I've got so far. I'm gonna work on, like, they haven't done an uppercut. Oh, he's got Yoga Fire. Oh my god, this is just all the goddamn Street Fighter references. Blanca Ball. And he's green. Cause he's a frog, but I mean still.
Shit.
Oh, he's doing, oh, it's not a Tatsumaki, it's fucking Zangief's goddamn V skill.
Oh my god, yeah.
He's V-triggering. He's triggered. So is he pushing you away or pulling you in? Oh, he's pushing you
me
away. Close enough.
It alternates.
He's spinning and there's wind. It's good enough.
Okay, here we go. Again, this is where the real Cup Souls begins.
Oh, nice. I like that they put in the parrying even in fights.
Oh, shit.
Satan! Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Huh! Huh!
Yeah,
Oh, God,
I
yeah.
lost it.
Yeah, no, once that fucking rhythm, like I totally again, I was playing Hollow Knight and like you'll get into the rhythm of the fight and as soon as you fuck up once, it's oh god, it gets bad.
It all just crumbles. It's awful.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Doing a discard and draw. The light green one was doing a bouncing sonic boom. I gotta watch out for that now. I didn't even realize. Oh yeah, now I know what you're talking about. I just happened to think of it. Yeah, it totally is because it's fucking slow and shit.
I tried to
And it
parry that. I shouldn't have
spins.
done that. You know what? This is I'm gonna say this right now. This is one of the best things that Cuphead has. You can pause and retry as the first option. So those of you that are Tony Hawk veterans, you can start down A the shit out of this game.
Start down A. It's great today. Start down A. Also, I'm kind of surprised like how fucking relaxed all these people in this nightclub are. They appear to be flies or some manner of insect. They have bug wings. I'd be worried about one of these guys just turning around and eating me if like this seems concerning.
Okay, there we go. Phase 1 down.
Maybe they're just cheering because you're distracting the frogs from, them from killing these insect people. Yeah, it is actually a sonic boom. It's even got the color.
And he's clapping together to do it.
Oh, shit. God. That's kind of hilarious just how much reference goes into this. Like I don't know if every fight is a huge reference, but man, this one they're really going for it. I guess you could kind of nah, actually not really. I was gonna say you could kind of get like a Sonic thing from that machine towards the middle of the last.
These ones aren't so bad.
Yeah, just gotta feel it. Oh god.
Ah! Fuck! Waffles!
I mean, I feel like that's gonna lead to some zits, some fucking unpleasantness, a lot of sugar, just on your bare skin from the syrup.
Doesn't necessarily have to have syrup. I mean, it could have.
They're waffles. I mean, I guess you could go Belgian and put on like whipped cream and fruit and shit, but
all kind of weird stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, go nuts. Put a bird on it. A croaking. Oh god, living for the danger. Going full tilt. Going Tilly. Having a Donnybrook over here. Oh my god, you've got fucking Shin Hadokens and you weren't using them?
Whenever you parry, it gives you a use of the Shinku Hadoken, basically.
Gives you an EX meter, fucking... Jesus Christ.
Shit. I didn't get as much of that as I wanted to get.
Hey, it's about winning the war, right?
Yeah. And I forgot to switch back to Sadoken. Every shot has its own like EX shot that you use like the super meter for. That one sends out a shot in all 8 directions.
It's a war of attrition.
Shit, I should have just hung back.
Yeah. Okay, you still got this. Fucking the sonic booms.
Fuck you. I thought I got you guys down enough at this point.
Remember, war of attrition.
There we go. Oh, bullshit. I jumped over that.
It's all about just living long enough that you don't die. Dark Souls.
I'm at the same point I was last night right now. The only difference is I don't have my door open and like there's noise going on in the other room, so I can very clearly and nicely say fuck right now, and it's not going to wake anybody up. Okay. Good. Do I have any more? I do have more coffee.
We're gonna center. We're gonna chill. We're gonna align our chi. We're gonna feel it. We're gonna give it another go.
Harness energy.
Or
block
not.
Bad.
I mean, yeah. This is so unfair. All their moves are unblockable. It's bullshit. How is this Street Fighter? Oh god, you're right, fucking discard and draw. He does the goddamn Ansatsuken, like the Shoto stance. The one fist like back by the hip, and the other one like up in the air. I'd back up to model it better, but I'm not wearing pants. True facts. But yeah, that's totally Ryu's stance. Oh, that's great. The fucking Akuma Ryu just... Oh, that's great. Oh, man. This fight is so hilarious. A Krogan.
Oh.
Whoo! Oh!
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, we just got a cease and desist notice. Okay, phase 1 down.
Shit. Oh, God, darkness. My old friend. Monitor went out again. Not out, but, screensavered. Oh, shit. Rectum. Which, wait a minute. Frogs don't have a rectum. They have cloacas.
Okay, there we go. I moved in the wrong direction.
Did you get hit there? Couldn't even tell. Ah, shit. Bonk.
Okay, this one's an alright
Satan.
one.
Hellfire.
It's alright when my computer's not dropping every fucking frame. God! Fucking A!
Let's show the people maybe... Is there other...
Yes.
Let's...
We'll go to the shmup stage.
Yeah, there we go. A nice auto-scroller, easy peasy. It'll be fine. They're always... Every run is a practice run.
I love this game. It may not sound it, but like legit the fucking like frustration and anger and everything that I have, this is healthy to me. Like I remember when Mega Man 9 and 10 came out, I was yelling at the screen like this, and every time I got done just raging at the game, I said, I love this game. Because it's like, some games you play, it's like, oh, okay, this is nice. Like this I'm playing and I feel something. It's not nice, but I feel something. All right,
Take love where you can get it these days.
All right, I have to do this boss to the shmup stage first. This is pretty easy though.
Ruse of an ooze.
I'm gonna see if I can change the. Do a little inside baseball stuff real quick.
Choose difficulty per stage. That's kind of nice.
Only on the boss fights. The run and gun stages only have one set difficulty.
Okay. Which difficulty were you doing on the Frog Boys?
Regular.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try to take the bitrate down a bit.
Ah, shit. Fuck. Yes. All
right, throttle that back a little bit, so it's not encoding quite as much.
Yes.
And this should be fine. Alright. Yeah, no, this one is actually a really easy boss fight, which is why when I was screwing things up last night, I was getting super frustrated about it.
Yeah.
Because it's super easy and predictable.
Yeah, that's... Again, like, I don't want to be like, Hollow Knight, but that's one thing that I really love about Hollow Knight's boss fights, is that the bosses each only have, like, 3 or 4 moves, and you just have to... Like, they'll wind up for a swing and you can always see it coming. And once you learn the wind up, you just learn what to do about it. And after like 2 or 3 tries, you generally have a boss fight down, and then you're just like, oh, I just have to beat it now, easy. Like they don't feel random or unfair. Ever. Extremely like deterministic. They're fairly predictable. And usually, you're in a situation where as long as you know what you're doing, you can do whatever you need to deal with the boss. Oh, this guy got big. He's a big old blue ball. Punch.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh,
no, I
fuck.
was in a bad spot.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if you can parry the boxing glove or not.
I mean, as far as I've been able to see, it seems like things have to be pink for you to parry them. But at the same time, I feel like you should be able to, just, because of that unfair situation where if you end up in a corner and he happens to use that move, like, what are you going to do?
Right.
I mean, you could just not be in the corner, but at his size, like...
When he takes up... Ah! I keep anticipating the jump at the wrong time. That's...
So, discard and draw. I do see what you mean. He does look like the Slimes from Dragon Quest.
Yes, that was one of the first thoughts I had, too.
Albeit with... He has more of a face, which is a pretty low bar to clear, because those are, 2 dots and a weird sort of smile. But, yeah, he's gooey, he's blue, he's got the curl at the top, like a Dairy Queen ice cream cone.
Oh, fuck, I misread that. I got him down in phase. And I misread that, too. That's hell in a handbasket. Oh, jeez.
I love the expressions on his face, though.
Yeah.
Like the big smile.
I'm not proud of that one.
Whoa. Actually, random question, Johnny. Do you know if this game has online multiplayer, strictly couch co-op?
I
would
don't
expect
actually
couch.
know.
Oh god. Feckin'.
Still there?
Yeah, no, I'm just fucking doing shit. It's fine. Kufade.
Kufade.
Single player local co-op. Doesn't look like it has online. No big surprise.
Yeah, I feel like adding the net code would probably end up oh god. I'm in a bad spot right now. No, you cannot parry the boxing glove.
Okay, so that's kind of shitty. I wonder if you can count the bounces between. If he always does the same number of bounces.
He does, I keep miscounting.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, he dead. Oh wait, no. God damn. What a twist. Oh!
How far was it?
Oh, you got this. Also, your mic is getting a little omega again.
Roboting. We're okay. We're good. Yeah, no, I heard that by the end of that go around.
Yeah.
I want to get through this boss so I can show everybody the shmup boss.
Yeah.
Something I know Mitch isn't going to argue with.
I'm all about that shit. I'm fucking in for it. Actually, also, quick aside, fuck, now I need to look that up too. If you're interested, once you finish Cuphead, Johnny, I would highly recommend Hollow Knight. You basically play as Zero.
Ooh.
That's pretty much it. It's a side-scrolling sort of Metroidvania, and it pretty much feels like playing as Zero in a Mega Man game. You have a sword.
Oh, bullshit.
I mean that shouldn't really count. His fist was just out there and you walked into his hand. That doesn't actually hurt that much. Unless you run into somebody's hand. But yeah, like at some point, once you've gotten a ways into the game, you get like a dash that works pretty much exactly like a Mega Man dash.
Excellent. Yeah, I remember you showed it off when you had first gotten it on stream like ages ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hollow
okay.
Knight's really a knockout. Oh, you got him. Hot damn. A knockout.
God, I love this game so much.
But yeah, I just like a couple days ago I was like just for some reason, even though I could have played Gundam, I was just like, I got Hollow Knight a while back. I should actually get down to brass tacks and play it. So I did. And holy shit. Like, I could have played Gundam yesterday, but I ended up playing Hollow Knight all day.
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
This game is fucking holy shit.
Yeah. The Steam Autumn Sale is going to be in a couple of weeks.
Shit.
And Hungry Ones, yours truly has a birthday coming up in now 12 days for those of you on the East Coast, or 10 days, excuse me. My wish list is public. You can find me at steam.com/totaljonocide.
Yeah.
Goopy Legrand,
Goopy
you got his
Legrand.
contract.
Goopy.
First to get to the shmup thing, you need to enter the Aeroplane Blueprint. Where it brings up another great presented tutorial. I almost said presentated. Just let's go there first.
Oh, I love it.
You have your shot. You have your special, which is you can parry all the pink shots.
Nice.
And then you can shoot the bomb.
Da bomb.
Or you can turn into the bomb and set them up
shit.
the bomb.
Ha ha.
Which you have full control over yourself to do so. And while you're doing that, you can also shrink.
Yay.
And that increases mobility.
That's wonderful. They actually thought about it.
And then exit. And that's going to unlock the first boss where you need to fly around and shoot things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting less frame droppage now that I've dropped the target bit rate down a little bit. I think from now on, if I'm going to do anything PC game related, I'm going to see if Suzanne's laptop can run it feasibly.
Yeah. That's the thing. For the foreseeable future, it seems like for Fightcade stuff, we're fine. For, kind of that realm, we're pretty much okay. Like really low, what's the word I'm looking for? Like games that don't ask a lot of your computer, we're fine. But for anything, for anything current, like I'm probably gonna stick with, for now I got my Wii U, so I can do Let's Plays and stuff on that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm really thinking about buying my own PS4 because I want to be able to play Gundam Versus with my roommate, and it'd just be nice to have.
Right. Alright, so here we go with the shmup boss that I wanted to show off, and once I beat this boss, this will be the close of the arcade for the evening.
Yes. Threatening Zeppelin.
The boss is Hildeberg.
Beautiful.
Come on. As much as I want a plushie of the loading screen guy.
Yeah. Little buddy. Loading buddy. Oh, I love it. Ah. Man, this game is pretty. Holy shit.
And then
She almost flying peached you. Oh shit.
Oh, almost.
Speaking of peaches, it's oh wait, no, that was a rhinoceros. Never mind.
Ah.
Oh, the stretch and squish. Some good stuff. Oh
Oh,
shit,
no.
spread shot. Ha! I had a feeling there'd be tornadoes. Something about this just feels uh Wizard of Oz. Boom jams.
Yes, and now she's gonna turn into the. Oh, I should have held off on. Oh,
Oh shit.
shit. And those track. Oh,
Of course
that
they
was.
do.
That
Oh
was,
god,
oh god, that just. Fell
that's
apart
brutal.
So fucking hard.
The radius on those is wicked tight. Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh man.
You got pretty far though. I mean, you got like halfway through the fight.
Yeah, it always happens whenever I play shmups or pinball, especially. Like,
Perfect.
I'll do one really good ball, and then the next two will just be pure shit. Ah!
Ha!
Oh.
So evidently the bomb doesn't have typical shmup properties where it blows up like everything on the screen, gives you temporary invulnerability.
Yeah. Oh shit. I was not paying attention.
Are you shooting like? Oh, okay. Now I see. I had very okay. I get it. Are there like speed lines and little clouds behind your bullets?
Yes.
Oh, Gemini. Oh, twin cloud ladies. I was confused, like, because I'm getting, not
Oh, no.
exactly the best. Oh, God. Now we're getting fucking Toho Project in here. This is getting real. Shit's getting serious.
Yeah, the second phase is either the twins or that the Cupid thing.
I think it's supposed to be Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aquarius, one of those three. Holy shit, she's a moon. Jesus Christ, that is terrifying.
What? One of the fucking stars hit me.
I don't
God,
even.
I got to the point where I was trying to watch the UFOs and forgot that there's little stars that keep going horizontally, and I took
didn't
my
even
eye
realize.
off of my ship,
Yeah.
which is like no number one when playing shmups.
It's one of the things about like a lot of shmups is I really want to design a game where you don't even have to shoot, because I feel like a lot of times it just kind of gets in the way of what a lot of the gameplay is actually about, which is more dodging bullets in a lot of games than actually lining up shots.
You will love Death State.
Oh yeah.
Because
Good.
that's one of the key design elements. I fucking should not have parried there.
Ah well. C'est la
Wow,
vie.
okay, this is not. I'm gonna play this one out, but I don't think this is gonna be the one.
Listen, they're all practice runs until the one that does it.
Yes, be the Gemini one. I can handle this.
All right. Yes. Okay. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever
keep
take.
it down. Oh,
Ah,
I
I
forgot
did not
that
expect it to come out the top. I'm
God,
a
this is-
blimp and you're a wimp. I do like the design of this bossy character lady. It's very nice.
I stood right in front of that. I was like, let me parry this so I can get the bomb. And set them up the bomb. I'm Tony Hawk.
That was a good one. Sorry, I'm occasionally getting like these stabs of Japanese in my ear. Just when one character really goes for it in Gundam. Boom. Okay, so she doesn't really seem to track you in this mode.
No, and you just gotta, and it's really easy to dodge. You just gotta watch when she does it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why is she a plane but riding a unicycle?
uh,
Oh, also, welcome back to the chat, McPatches. Good again. Because cartoon logic, she's magical.
ow.
Ha! Well, why can't she? Why do you
Ow.
gotta like fucking glass ceiling wonderful young lady
Oh
who's
no.
just trying to live and
Okay.
achieve her dream of being a planesicle? I mean, she's gotta have landing gear, right?
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah. Also, she's got like a weather vane on her head. I mean, this does not seem like a great design for an aeronautical vehicle.
I am playing like the purest form of dog shit right now.
That's fine.
The purest form of dog shit. The John Denman story.
Makes me wonder what you would have to distill dog feces down to get like a pure, because I mean by nature feces is not the thing, like
Oh,
you eat some
Why couldn't you
peas
be
or
the
some
twins?
corn. Ah, shucks.
I mean, at least you can destroy the shots. That being said,
I mean, she did rack up a pretty gnarly debt at the Devil's Casino, so maybe she's not perfect, but she's trying to get her life together. She's got this fucking flying. Oh
No,
god.
shit.
Oh.
I meant to hit retry. I had
Ah.
started up A.
Oh god, the loading.
Okay, good. I can collect myself for a second.
Maybe I am the bad guy. Who knows?
Yeah. My buddy DJ Silence is playing this right now. He just Instagrammed a boomerang of the title screen.
Eh.
Or maybe it's just an infinite loop that he actually managed to.
Nice.
I want that as my live background on my fucking iPhone.
Oh god, I can hear the music. Fantastic. It's like, oh man, this is some like old school like original Mobile Suit Gundam music. That's one of the cool things about Gundam Verse. It's got a lot of like actual Gundam music in it. It's not an original soundtrack. It's like licensed tracks from all the shows.
Yeah, because I remember we covered that.
Yeah, the collector's edition that comes with the big soundtrack unfortunately isn't available officially in the US. You can import it and it'll play fine because PS4 is region free. Thank you, based Sony. But yeah, fucking even so, like even the American version of the ton of music in it. And so you'll get like the original Mobile Suit Gundam, intro theme and fucking I
mean, it doesn't really like if you're trying to beat the boss, it doesn't really pay to parry the shots. But if you're trying to be a completionist about it, it's you need to at least parry 3 of them.
Yeah, so apparently, Patches, the plot of this game is that we are collecting on debts for the devil. People who ran up who ran up, big tabs at his casino. And now that I think about it, yeah, we are kind of bad guys because we got these magic powers from our tea kettle grandpa. We could just go fight the devil. Oh, we've hit that point in the curve, buddies.
I believe.
But
we've
instead
peaked.
we're all these, we consider ourselves decent guys. I'm objectively evil, just for gambling in the devil's casino. After all, we did too. We should be rallying. Like, look at this lady. She's got fucking magic cloud plane powers. Why don't we just get her on our side and then all go fight the devil? Because we know that's how the game is going to end anyway. Although I guess Cuphead himself doesn't know that the game is going to end with fighting the devil. But, yeah. Weird puritanical messaging in this game, guys. I don't know what you're. Oh god, she's gonna. Oh, there it is. Oh hey, you got twins.
I read it wrong.
I think Johnny's getting to that point where when you repeat a task in a game so many times, you get better and better and better, then you start getting worse and worse. Good bomb. Fucking.
It's fine. It was worth it for the hits. She'll be out of this much quicker. Get into phase 2, Revenge of the Phase. At phase 2, you can basically start doing damage to it. Come on more dots.
In minus 50 DKP. The Haas. The Haas have it. Well, folks, I think we've gotten a good look at Cup Night.
We're going with it.
Mug Souls.
Okay. Yep. That's. I mean, I'm probably. I should be working on the vlog that I did on the Made in Rochester Games Festival yesterday, but I know me and I know that this is here now, so this is probably what's going to end up happening.
Well, clearly you need to practice for the Let's Play we are bound to eventually do.
Yes, in fact, this actually might be what ends up replacing hard type after this month, because we do have a special series this month that's going to start coming up. It's called the Screw the SNES Classic Edition series, where we play through the Sega Genesis classics. There we go. All right. Back to this.
Yeah.
So, Hungry Ones, first of all, if you're watching again, thank you guys oh so much for over 100 subscribers. It means the world to us. It's great that you finally helped us get over this hill, and, you know, we're climbing more hills, but that was the biggest hill, because now I can finally say you can go to youtube.com/c/quartermunchers. Super fucking easy to say. I gotta remake all the business cards, remake all the promo cards. You can follow us on social media at Quarter Munchers. You can hit the follow button down below. And if you're subscribed on YouTube, make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss any of our videos when they come out. Until the next time, I am Johnny. And the arcade is closed. Peace.
Bye, guys.